own it. Blocks hot, pop rocks, hopscotch. Off top like I know it. Non-stop, bop, bop, bop. Drop top, cause I own it. Hey, when I'm rolling.
Hey, hey. Okay. That Tinashe though. So Tinashe put out a whole new album. I guess it came out this year. She put out a new album called, what is this shit called? Songs for You. I haven't really listened to the whole album, but that Hopscotch one, that's the cut. Someone played that in the bar the other day. I was like, what is this motherfucker? Hopscotch. Anywho, alright, so we're back. This one is going to be a short video just because I've got some other stuff that I really want to get into. And this one kind of sidetracked me into making this video, all this information. But we need to talk about privacy and you know, data and all that kind of shit, because we are now living in the age where privacy is more or less gone unless you take the proper steps to secure your information. I am a private bitch. Okay, I don't like people knowing my business. I want you to know what you need to know. That's how I was raised, to keep your business to yourself, you know, because people just love to bump their gums and just tell your business in the streets. That's why you don't tell people your business. Okay, so one thing I wanted to get into, we'll start with this picture here. So this picture is from a screenshot of a Black Mirror episode, and the episode was the one where dude kidnaps the guy who works at a social media company. So this is the guy's profile that did the kidnapping, right? And so all these people who work at the tech company have this thing here where they analyze your profile and create a whole like summation of you, more or less, based off of the things that you posted. All these words in the middle are words that he's used a lot while he's posted. And then the caption here, it says, if he'd ever expressed hostile sentiments towards Smithereen as an entity. Smithereen was the name of the company. They were saying it would show in here. So like bigger words are the ones I'm assuming he used more, and then there's smaller ones. Hashtag Game of Thrones. So your social media company's got people who are set up to do this kind of shit, more or less, and I'm going to show you how and why that is already happening. Like, more Black Mirror, if you've seen the show, it more or less is like a, what is the word, predictive programming type thing. Like, they're telling you what they're going to do and what they're already doing, more or less. So so even about this whole picture thing, so what prompted me to do this video was there was a gentleman who decided to run out, not even walk out, run out of my bar the other day with a drink in hand and not pay his $70 tab. Now, the dummy who did such, who I refuse to name on air just so I don't want to publicly shame him, he left his information, so I was able to Google him and find out where he worked. Now, it just so happens that where he works coincides with another topic that I'm going to talk about, which is weather modification, which I found very interesting. And we'll get into that again in another video. But what I did find interesting was, if you don't know about the website White Pages, you can White Pages somebody and you can find out like basic information about them. But you can also, if you pay, can find out some pretty detailed information about a person, like their address, their family members, where they family live, phone numbers, previous addresses, all kind of shit. So I find it interesting that people are like, oh, well, I don't care that the government's collecting data on me. I ain't got nothing to hide. Well, you may not, but what if someone wants to use someone in your family to their advantage in some kind of way? But you've just provided them with all the information. So I think people really need to think before they open their mouth to say, I don't really have anything to hide. I'm not worried. Well, you probably should be. So I white paged the guy just to do my little research, because a bitch be investigative journalism. But I did myself. And so what came up for myself, which I'm not going to show you because I've already done the steps to remove myself, but there is quite an extensive bit of information that can be found just by searching yourself. So I would urge people to, and not Google, but use some different web search browser to search yourself. You can opt out of White Pages, which I have done. This is White Pages Premium. I had to pay for that so I could go ahead and remove shit. And this was a full length thing. There's my name. Y'all know that's my government. I ain't got nothing to hide. But all this kind of information was available for white pages, and if I pay for it, you get more info. Long story short, I don't want my information available to the general public for whatever reason. I don't care. I don't want my information available. So, going back to this whole profile thing here, they have this site, and I bet not many people know about it because they keeping it real low key, but it's called My Life. Where is it? Is it? My Life. Marcus Fontenot, 33. What I find funny, Marcus does have arrest or criminal records. Bitch, I ain't got no criminal shit, and I've never been arrested in my life. This whole summary is inaccurate. They didn't put people in here who don't even know me. I never heard of some of these people's names, and so they're creating these accounts, and they create a whole profile on you. Now, if you don't know, because even I think it's got a rating to it. Look, I got a slightly in the bad. So if you don't know, China's rolling out this thing where your social status, just like in that Black Mirror episode where your rating mattered, where you could go and get into places, China's already rolling out that kind of shit. There's certain places in China where you social credit. Beijing set up huge system. China ranks citizens with the social credit. The social credit system is a national reputation system being developed by the Chinese government. It was initiated in 2014, and by 2020, it's intended to standardize the assessment of citizens. That's what they're trying to do over here. Okay. So, reputationmattersorg.com, which is part of the people who I looked into My Life. My Life. Reputation is everything. See and improve your public reputation score or check anyone else's. They are really trying to push for a Black Mirror type world here. Like, legit. Okay? Oh, she's in the yellow. What is My Life? My Life is the only reputation platform focused on making consumers safer and marketplaces more trusted through proprietary reputation profiles and scores. We are also dedicated to helping people manage and monitor their own reputation to help them look their best personally and professionally to the people searching them online. I'm over here looking at the microphone like it's a person. I'm speaking into the mic to those people who think that this is something. Really? If you haven't seen this Black Mirror episode, go watch it. It's where this white woman, she is taking pictures of shit and trying to get this house, but her rating's low. Oh my gosh. In cooperation with reputationmatters.org, which is what I started with, My Life has created the layer of safety and trust that consumers and marketplaces need, making the internet safer by allowing people to know the truth about the others they do business with and friends with or neighbors or even date. The fuck? Who is in charge of this? I would love to meet you. Really? So, more or less, get everyone's business, and then if you shame them, they act right. Or as you can see, I went to delete my account. Now I have to call the number, but I called after business hours, so I'll be calling tomorrow. I didn't ask for this profile, and the fact that a profile is created and you have the ability to delete it, like, this is the kind of shit, American bullshit. Like, this is why I don't fuck with American politics. This didn't happen under Trump. This has been happening. No one's been talking about this, though, huh? No, we're talking about impeachment. Bet if I tab over right now, I'll see a red... Oh, it's probably done for the day, because it's 9:58. Wait, let it load. Let it load. Bet it'll be a red banner with something about impeachment. No. Not today? Well, they must have taken their break for the day because everyone's asleep. But, you know, during the daytime hours, it's there all day long. Uh, reputationmatters.org. Our mission: to advocate for online marketplaces to adopt a globally accepted reputation scoring engine and public peer-to-peer background verification platform that will make online marketplace interactions more transparent for their customers. That was a lot of bullshit jargon to say we want to be able to know all your business and judge you. Look at, and this is their oh, they're back. Oh, diversity. Oh, look at all the hands of colors. Oh, oh, got all the people so have reputation matters. The masses. We're gonna act right because our information's out there. Oh, black man. Reputation matters. Ugh, playing the fuck out of us. In today's digital world, our reputations are more important and permanent than ever before. Everything is tracked and recorded. Well, who did we ask for that? The fact that you're just saying it like that, like it's a thing, like oh, Google, it's a thing, but it wasn't like we allowed it because everyone wants the technology. No, everything's tracked and recorded, but no, not everyone plays by the rules. Well, is that going to stop the hackers? No. We going to talk about that? No. No. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. Oh, gosh. Why your reputation matters. What you do today will define you tomorrow. I sure hope so, because if God forbid something happens to me, I want the people to know that I stood for them, bitch. I was not out here conspiring against humanity to kill people off. I want people to live. I want people to be woke and know what the fuck's going on. And I don't have all the answers, but bitch, the fact that you watching this right now, at least you could go do some research on your own instead of binge watching a show or something like that. That's what they want you to do. And yes, it's not like I invest in this all day long. I do take a break and play video games sometimes. I read, I do other things. But your average, more than 53% of Americans provide false information. More than 53% of Americans don't even read a book. And 85% lie on their resumes. 85% believes every news article that comes out. On the news. Every single one. Don't worry about what I'm drinking. It's grown folks' business. When users are online, they expose themselves to being vulnerable to serious or violent crimes. Wow, what a way to perpetuate fear. Ooh, I'm so frightened. Why lack of online user ID? Oh, this is such bullshit. E-crimes. Oh. Well, shouldn't these numbers be going up? I'm sure this shit's still happening. Transparency creates trust. Oh my. What is this? 10% of sex offenders use online marketplaces. Yeah, well, like 80% of them use real life marketplaces, bitch. Shut up. This is dumb. LexisNexis, International Trade Administration. No surprise there. Sustainable Development Goals. Ooh, no surprise there. United Nations Global Impact. Woo! No surprise there. Ooh. Reputation matters. Look at the website. And I would urge people to go check this out on themselves. Don't take my word for it. Reputationmatters.org. Here we go. The page. I read off all that bullshit, right? Now let's look at the other things. Get involved. Get involved. Hasn't done anything. Get involved. Okay. For marketplaces? Okay, that works. Get involved. No? No get involved? No? Huh. Marketplaces? Okay. Get involved? No? Okay, let's see. Online dating. Online dating sites? Nothing. Home services? Nothing. E-marketplaces? Nothing. Ride sharing? Nothing. Classified sites? Nothing. Let's click corporate social responsibility. See, this is why this kind of shit is bullshit. My life, in conjunction with Reputation Matters, in conjunction with a website full of shit, my corporate social responsibility, nothing. Nothing. News. Oh, something. Okay. Corporate responsibility. Nothing. Wow. What a website. What is it? What is Reputation and why is it important? Is it gonna open? Oh. Who wrote this? No comments on nothing. On February 2019, someone wrote an article. Woo! An article no one read. Let's see this one. Nobody left no comments, no nothing. What the hell? We are getting played like a motherfucker. Dirty John, the Los Angeles Times. Who wrote this? Don't say who wrote it. No. Oh, Nicole Liddy. Who are you, Nicole Liddy? Was this your job for the website? Are you one of these people who just sit here and do nothing? Oh no, this is a different article. You probably one of these people for this bullshit website. I can't even click corporate responsibility. Online dating sites, nothing. Home service, e-ratings, rideshare. Come on, this is fucking bullshit. I cannot, and I will not. So this is why we have My Life that no one asked for. I mean, not my personal life, and that's how they do it. And see, this is how they do it. They make it some fucking general, like, easy to hear statement. My life. So then you think like, oh, you should check out My Life, bitch. I know your life. Like, ugh. They are playing us, and I'm sick of it. Got a whole secret Facebookish profile page thing that don't nobody know about. Meanwhile, you over here got Facebook in the media's eyes talking about censorship and YouTube and Twitter and Google, but no one's talking about My Life. And people were trying to trade wars. No, we working in cahoots with them. We just make it look like we're not. So to create this kind of social crediting system, which is what they're doing with My Life. And if you don't know about My Life, I suggest you look it up and go tell other people to look it up, because they're creating a whole profile on you based off of all the information you provided and that they've gathered. Oh, that's what I wanted to do, was to read the bottom of that fucking link, because that's what they say. How we value your privacy. My Life aggregates publicly available information. Aggregates means to get, take. We aggregate publicly available information from government, social, and other sources, plus personal reviews written by others. This third-party data is then indexed through methods similar to those used by Google or Bing to create a listing, so to create a profile on you. Because My Life only collects this data and does not create it, we cannot fully guarantee its accuracy. Meanwhile, someone who just wanted to go maybe Google me or go Google somebody will find a whole little profile that was created based off of shit that was collected over the last few decades. Thanks, Patriot Act. This is what your Patriot Act has done. So we should be protecting ourselves with our privacy. Privacy is it's a right. We got the right to be motherfucking private, bitch. So I would, especially people who got, everybody. It doesn't even matter, especially if everybody should want their information to be private. I shouldn't be able to Google a bitch and find out who the bitch's sister is and where she lives and Louisiana or some shit. No, that's not okay. So My Life is what I want y'all to check out. MyLife.com, whitepages.com. You can opt out of the shit. You might have to pay or create a profile, but it's worth it at the end of the day to get your information off all the shit made available. That's how they market shit to you that you don't need. MyLife.com, whitepages.com. It's just a little quick video about privacy. Respect the shit. Okay? Peace, love, and all that good shit. I got another video coming very shortly. Okay?